Seduction is often associated with strength, confidence, and control. But what if I told you that true seduction sometimes lies not in showing your strength but in revealing your vulnerabilities? Let's dive into why being vulnerable can be one of the most seductive traits a person can possess. First, let's define vulnerability. Vulnerability is the act of opening up, exposing our true selves and being honest about our weaknesses, fears, and emotions. It's about showing that we are human, imperfect, and susceptible to hurt. In our society, vulnerability is often seen as a weakness, but in the realm of seduction, it's quite the opposite. Vulnerability allows us to connect on a deeper, more authentic level with others. Here's why vulnerability is so powerful in seduction A. It creates trust and authenticity. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you're not putting up walls or trying to project an idealized version of yourself. Instead, you're showing your true self, which creates an environment of trust. People are drawn to authenticity because it makes them feel safe to be themselves, too. B. It fosters emotional connection. Seduction isn't just about physical attraction, it's about emotional and intellectual connection. Vulnerability creates a shared experience, making others feel that they can relate to you on a deeper level. It invites them into your world and makes them feel like they belong in it. C. It invokes empathy. When you show vulnerability, it triggers empathy in others. They see you as human, just like them, and this empathy can create an emotional bond that is far more seductive than any surface-level attraction. Studies show that when people reveal personal details about themselves, it triggers something called reciprocity in social psychology. In simpler terms, when you open up, the person you're interacting with is more likely to do the same. This mutual sharing leads to deeper intimacy and a stronger bond. The hormone oxytocin, often called the love hormone, is released during moments of vulnerability and trust. Oxytocin plays a key role in bonding and attachment, which is why when people show vulnerability, it creates a sense of closeness and warmth. Now, while vulnerability is powerful, it's important to practice it with intention. There is an art to revealing your vulnerabilities in a way that is seductive. Timing is everything. Vulnerability should not be overdone, nor should it be the first thing you offer someone. Too much too soon can overwhelm or alienate the other person. Instead, wait for the right moment, when trust has been established, and when the other person is open to connecting on a deeper level. Be selective. Not every vulnerability needs to be shared. It's important to choose what to reveal carefully. Share something that's personal but also shows strength or growth. For instance, talking about a challenge you faced and overcome can be far more seductive than just listing all of your insecurities. Be sincere. Vulnerability can only work if it's authentic. People can sense when you're being genuine or when you're using vulnerability as a tactic. If you're truly open and honest, it will resonate deeply with others. While vulnerability can be seductive, there is a fine line between being open and overexposing yourself. Overexposure may make you come across as needy, insecure, or desperate for attention, which can be repellent rather than attractive. The key is balance. Share enough to create connection, but not so much that you lose the allure of mystery or make the other person feel overwhelmed. A little mystery combined with authenticity is incredibly seductive. Vulnerability has a ripple effect. When one person allows themselves to be vulnerable, it often encourages the other person to open up as well. This creates a more profound connection that goes beyond physical attraction. In seduction, this shared vulnerability can lead to stronger emotional bonds, increasing the likelihood of a lasting, meaningful relationship.